guess I've always wanted to be a teacher. I don't know if it's because the people that I looked up to were teachers, or I learned really young when I was babysitting to see that spark when a child is getting something or excited about something, excited about learning, and to know that I made that difference, that I helped that child to grow. We start our day off with writing workshop, and I tell the kids we start off with writing workshop because it's one of my favorite things to do. So we do writing workshop where I do a mini lesson and then the kids write. It's a lot of fun to see kindergartners working on stretching those words out. Then we do carpet time where we do different skills with calendar and talking about the day. We do reading. The kids go to their special and do a little bit more language work. And then we have lunch and recess. And then we come back and do a little bit more reading. We rest, we do math, science, or social studies, and then we get ready to go home. It's a very busy day. Officially, I'm hired to teach a curriculum. The curriculum is set by the state of Michigan, and then Grosse Pointe Public Schools looks at that curriculum, adds to it, puts it in the right grades, and so that's my official job. Now, as a kindergarten teacher, I'm much more than that. I am anything from a social worker to a psychologist to a school nurse. I really believe in educating the whole child, and what that means is to help them to grow in all ways of their life. My little kids are not little robots, and when they need different things, I try to give it to them, whether it's a hug because they've had a bad day, or whether it's a pep talk because their friend was just mean to them and they're crying out in the playground. I like to sit down and help them solve that problem, talk about what it's like to be a friend. One of my personal goals is to help children have those seeds and that love of learning. And authentic learning, not just them doing all these worksheets and handing them in, but being really excited about books, being really excited about reading, being excited that they can read the word the. You have to remember, I'm in kindergarten, so we're just starting at the reading process. So things like that, those things just make my day. Very lucky to have a smartboard in my classroom, and it is amazing what this technology can do. A smartboard is essentially hooked up to your computer, and you can interact with it, and the kids can interact with it. Like, for example, one of the lessons that I had is the numbers were all up on the smartboard, and the kids would have to actually drag numbers. The number 5 would be up here, and they'd have to drag pictures, maybe 5 dinosaurs or 5 pizzas over to match that number. So it's interactive with that. It can also be used in reading in regards to, I can say the word act, and kids can drag tiles, the C and the A and the T. We can watch YouTube videos that will help us to learn numbers or alphabet sounds. It's amazing how much technology there is from the time I began as a teacher to now. First, I did my undergraduate at Eastern Michigan University. I received my bachelor's. I majored in elementary education, and then I minored in science, social science, and contents and methods. And then after that, I received my master's degree through Marygrove. I received a master's in the art of teaching, which was great because we would learn about different theories and research, and then we'd try to apply them in our classroom and then reflect back on them and how they worked and how they didn't work. And then things that I do to continue to grow as a teacher. I attend the Michigan Reading Association conference every year. And that always gives me new trends, professional resources that I can read. My current favorite person is Katie Wood Ray. She does a lot on writing with young children, and I love learning about that. It's intriguing to see how someone learns how to write. I also attend different in-services whenever I have a chance to do so. Last year I did a year-long study in balanced literacy, focusing in on reading workshop. I just had one of the toughest days, and it was just everyone's excited. Everyone needed my attention. They were really misbehaving, and you know what? I wouldn't trade this for anything. Even though I had a crazy day, there's nothing like it. I wouldn't trade it for anything. It's the most amazing job. You have to love it though, because if you don't love it, are you gonna cause some therapy sessions for kids in the future? And you have to love it, because it's a very high impact job. You need to be there all the time, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. I love it.